This video shows you how to select the optimal inhibitor fluorescent tracer for your kinase of interest so you can perform a kinase binding assay using an HTRF kinase binding discovery kit. Our various discovery kits enable you to accurately measure the KDs of 3 different red fluorescent derivatives of staurosporine, dasatinib, and/or sunitinib on your tagged kinase of interest. These 3 fluorescent inhibitors cover about 80% of the human kinome. The binding of the 3 red inhibitors is detected through a sandwich immunoassay using a cryptate-coupled antibody, which is the donor binding to the targeted tagged kinase, and a derivative inhibitor labeled with D2, the acceptor. When a purified kinase tagged with either a GST, 6-His, or biotin is present, an HTRF signal is generated when the fluorescent inhibitor binds to the ATP binding pocket of the tagged kinase. The HTRF signal increases as increasing concentrations of fluorescent inhibitors are added and will saturate depending on the dissociation constant, or KD, of the fluorescent inhibitor to the tagged kinase. Let us show you how to proceed with the Kinase GST binding discovery kit. The kit includes 3 D2 labeled inhibitors, staurosporine red, dasatinib red, and sunitinib red, monoclonal antibody, anti-GST europium cryptate kinase binding, and kinase binding buffer. Start by preparing your working solutions. Dilute 100-fold the anti-GST europium cryptate antibody with kinase binding buffer. Dilute your stock solutions of GST tagged kinase in kinase binding buffer to 20 nanomolars. Dilute 25-fold the 25 micromolar stock solution of each inhibitor red with kinase binding buffer. Since inhibitor red stock solution contains DMSO, we recommend that you prepare a kinase binding buffer containing 4% DMSO to proceed with subsequent dilutions. Prepare half-serial dilutions of each inhibitor red. Start by dispensing 100 microliters of kinase binding buffer with 4% DMSO. Then add 100 microliters of inhibitor red dilution at 1 micromolar. Mix gently and repeat the half-serial dilutions to prepare the following inhibitor red working solutions. Don't forget to prepare an additional negative control that only contains kinase binding buffer with 4% DMSO. Now it's time to start your assay. Dispense 5 microliters of kinase binding buffer into each well. For total binding measurement, dispense 5 microliters of your GST tagged kinase to each well. You may substitute this with kinase binding buffer for non-specific binding measurement. Add 5 microliters of anti-GST europium cryptate antibody to all wells, followed by 5 microliters of each dilution of each of the 3 inhibitor reds in the corresponding wells. Seal the plate and incubate for 1 hour at room temperature. Remove the plate sealer and read using an HTRF compatible reader. In this example, the dasatinib red and sunitinib red have low affinity to the kinase, leading to a low TR fret signal. On the other hand, the TR fret signal for staurosporine red is strong, which means binding between the tracer and the kinase is strong. You can therefore precisely determine your dissociation constant, or KD, of the staurosporine red to the tagged kinase. That's all there is to it. You can successfully select the best fluorescent inhibitor to set up your kinase binding assay in less than 2 hours. Sysbio offers many spare reagents to help you characterize your inhibitor drugs on your kinase. For more information, please visit our website or contact your local representative.